Folks, my next guest is an Emmy and Peabody Award-winning documentarian and the director of the Hutchins Center for African and African American Research at Harvard University. Please welcome our friend, Henry Louis Gates. Please, sir.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
You have been, for the people, many people may know you out there for Faces of America, Refining Your Roots, two just absolutely beautiful, popular shows.
Thank you.
You've done for 10 plus years, something like that, talking about people's roots. I was honored to be one of the Faces of America.
That's right.
Almost, I think you interviewed me almost 9, 10 years ago, something like that.
You were the most, you were one of the first white people I ever analyzed.
Yes, and I remember when you actually did all the DNA, testing on me and followed my family's roots all the way back to Ireland. I remember asking you, well, what's my makeup? And do you remember what you said?
100% white man.
You said, you're white, baby. You're the whitest man I've ever met.
The whitest man. And guess what?
Yes.
You are purer than ivory soap.
Oh, yeah, because that's 99.9 or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Except, I had good news and bad news. The good news is that you're still purer than ivory soap. The bad news is that Conan is more Irish than you are.
Yeah, he told me. He told me.
Yeah.
He said that he's 100% Irish to the point where his doctor told him there's a very good chance that he's inbred. So I've got that on him.
Well, you know
I've
what?
got that on him.
We haven't tested him. So when you see him, tell him open door. We'd love to have him as a guest. But we did
Conan,
test.
the man. You went to Harvard. He's at Harvard. What's holding you back?
But we did test Prince from Benin. Wow.
Hey, I'm from
Someone
Benin.
you know.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
And the results?
He's a Beninian. He's not from Ireland. Let me put it like that.
Well, now you've got a new PBS docuseries, Reconstruction, America After the Civil War, and a book on the same subject, Stony the Road, Reconstruction, White Supremacy, and the Rise of Jim Crow. Americans all hear the term Reconstruction. We're taught about it in school, most of us. What is it really? Because I think we have a misunderstanding of what Reconstruction, what was its goal?
But I bet most of the people in this audience never took a course longer than a day on Reconstruction. Let's ask them. Did you? No. You know, we skipped from Lee's surrender at Appomattox, right, somehow, to Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement. And people go, well, if Lincoln freed the slaves, why do we need a Civil Rights Movement? And the answer is because of the rollback to Reconstruction. Reconstruction is the period between 1865 and 1877, the maximum period of black freedom in the history of this country. It's when we amended the Constitution, 13th Amendment to free the slaves, and the 14th Amendment to establish birthright citizenship and equal protection of the laws, regardless of race, and the 15th Amendment to give black men the right to vote. And your state, South Carolina, was pivotal. Did you know that South Carolina was a majority black state? There were 3 majority black states, Mississippi, Louisiana, and South Carolina. And South Carolina was ground zero for this revolution, this new experiment with interracial democracy that immediately followed the Civil War. And
tell me about who these gentlemen are. It says first colored senators and representatives in the 41st and 42nd Congress. What year are we talking about?
That's 1872. And there were, by 1877, 16 black men elected, 2 to the Senate and 14 to the House. And when that lithograph was done, 3 of those men were from South Carolina. In 1867, black men got the right to vote. Stephen, now remember, there are 3.9 million slaves in 1860, right? And it was illegal to teach them to read and write. So they're liberated by the end of the Civil War. In 1867, They're given the right to vote in 10 of the 11 Confederate states. 80.5% of these brothers registered to vote. 80.5%. And in 1868, they cast their votes in the first presidential election. 500,000 black men overwhelmingly voted for U.S. Grant. Grant only won by 300,000 votes. Black men had elected a white man president of the United States. It's unprecedented.
Well, if it ended in 1877, how many of the goals of Reconstruction were actually achieved?
You know, after so many black men registered to vote and then did vote, let's just say, not everybody was pleased in the former South. Mm-hmm. And so as quickly as they could, they began to dismantle the gains of Reconstruction. And it ended with the Hayes-Tilden Compromise in 1877. And it was sanctioned by a very conservative United States Supreme Court. So imagine this, 12 years of black freedom, followed by an alt-right rollback with the conservative Supreme Court and the president, Andrew Johnson, who refused to denounce white supremacy. What does that remind you of?
Well, Skip, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
I look
you.
forward to it. The book is Stony the Road. Reconstruction premieres Tuesday on PBS. Henry Louis Gates, everybody. We'll be right back.